Hey everybody, ThrewRedButter here, back again with another beer review, coming at you again with another beer from Firestone Walker Brewing. It is part of their yearly release of their anniversary beer, which is a blend of many of their past beers aged in various spirit barrels. What they do for these anniversary beers is they get together a bunch of winemaker friends from other wineries. They have a competition between each other to create the best blend of Firestone Walker beers. The winning one becomes the anniversary beer. And with each anniversary beer, you get a whole readout and explanation. Very detailed, thorough, very cool. So this is the Firestone Walker XXVIII 28th Anniversary Ale. A big blended ale. I guess you could call it an American Strong Ale, kind of a catch-all term. 12.7% alcohol by volume. And very quickly, we'll do a rundown. The final blend for the Firestone Walker 28. Double barrel ale, an Imperial Special Bitter, 9% of the blend. Stickee Monkee, a quad. That's 37% of the blend. Imperial Brown Ale Bravo, 28% of the final blend. Helldorado, a blonde barley wine, 4% of the blend. Velvet Merkin, a Imperial Milk Stout, 4% of the blend. Weldwerks Stout Blend, Imperial Stout, 7% of the final blend. And PaRyebola, Imperial Stout, 11% of the blend. Excuse me. So the biggest component here is actually a quad, followed by a brown ale, and then 11% of an Imperial Stout. So the base of this is actually more, quad and brown ale, so very interested there. Get this one opened up. I've done two previous reviews very recently of Firestone Walker beers that for some reason popped up at one of my local stores, the PaRyebola and the PaRyebola. I thought they were very disappointing for those vintages. The PaRyebola was 2025. This was the 28 is a 2024 release, according to the pamphlet released. At least the pamphlet was printed October of 2024. I think it made the distro December of 2024. So we're going by this. It's like 8 months old. Doesn't matter. Like it's a big barrel-aged beer anyway, but again, I don't know why these Firestone Walker beers popped up. This was not there a few weeks ago. I just went there this past week, and it's there. But and I even said in one of my reviews of either the PaRyebola or the PaRyebola that I always look forward to the anniversary ales when they used to come here. So we're giving you another shot, Firestone Walker. Let's see what's going on. Put this in the middle. Yeah. Alright, so appearance on the Firestone Walker 28th Anniversary Ale. Despite being mostly quad and brown ale, yes, it's completely pitch black in the bottle. In the glass. Less than a finger of, I call it almond-colored head. Yeah, so let's get an aroma on Firestone Walker 28. Motherfucker. I'm trying. I really am. It's giving me the same exact vibes as PaRyebola and PaRyebola. I get mostly nothing. Yeah, it just smells like a basic American stout and no barrel character. What the hell's going on? Nothing. Let's get a taste. The Firestone Walker 28. Give me something. Alright, to be fair, there's a little more going on in the taste, so that's good news. Yeah, getting those big quad notes. That's, yeah, I'm not surprised that's the biggest component of this one. Huge dark fruits, but also, excuse me, also a bitter hop presence there too, as well. Almost piney. At the same time, getting those imperial stout notes, I just got a big swig of like milk chocolate and dark chocolate. Some good sticky bourbon there too. All right, so the taste is coming through, thankfully. All right, so we can, relax. Good nutty brown ale. Even like nutmeg and cinnamon I'm getting on this one. Good amount of oak. Ooh, lots of bourbon there on that kick, so. Taste. Taste is good. There we go. Yeah, like molasses and maple syrup. Ooh, that's really working well with the bourbon. And the dark fruits. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, it's a lot of plums and figs, cherries there. And then immediately after, dark chocolate, bourbon, lots of oak, a little bit of char. What am I getting there? Yeah, more dark fruits there. Also very malty and sweet. So definitely also getting like the barley wine characteristics there. But again, it has a hop presence too, so it's got like American barley wine and English barley wine notes with a hop presence. It's got the nuttiness of a brown ale. Like those dark cherry and chocolate notes of an imperial stout. Plus, it's got all like the oak and wood of a barrel-aged beer. So, anniversary ale coming up big. Huge amount of complexity there. Body is nice and full, not hugely viscous, so it's not all like doesn't have the same viscosity as an imperial stout, but it's got the fullness of like a English barley wine and the nutty aftertaste of a brown ale. What are we at? 12? Did I say 12.7 on this one for ABV? I did. Haha, look at me. Not warming at all, but it is so complex I can't really stop myself from drinking it. So it's got huge drinkability because of all the flavors and the complexity, and just you just want to keep taking sips because you're going to find something different every single time. Like the smallest bit of alcohol presence, but I don't care because there's so much going on in the glass that it's more than forgivable. Man. That's really good. So, sorry, final score, final verdict, final rating on the Firestone Walker 28 Anniversary Ale. Big 12.7% blended ale. Yeah, like I said, my last two reviews of Firestone Walker beers were just complete, utter letdowns. Based on the aroma, I was very hesitant with my first sip, but after that first sip, all those worries were alleviated. This is exactly what I remember from the Firestone Walker Anniversary Series, just massively complex and drinkable. Every single sip is something different. You just want to keep going back for more. Excellent, amazing beer. Even back in the day, my early days of beer, Firestone Walker's barrel program was one of the best in the country, and I don't know what happened with that PaRyebola. this year's vintage, I don't know. Everyone, you tell me, was that like a one-off thing? Did everyone find that disappointing? I don't know. The Untapped ratings said it was still one of the best they've ever done. I disagree 100%, but I do not have anything bad to say. Okay, only negative is the nose was interestingly nothing on the nose, but the taste in the stratosphere of scores. Yeah, keep giving me these anniversary ales, because I'll keep drinking them. Just as good as I remember. So yeah, so despite the aroma giving me nothing, the taste is so good, I'm giving this massive score. I'm giving this a 9.6 out of 10. Amazing stuff right there. 9.6 out of 10, Firestone Walker 28th Anniversary Ale. Amazing. That's going to do it for me through Red Butter. Till next time. Cheers, everybody.